A very beautiful afternoon to you today in Anambra State, Nigeria, precisely in Awka. How are you doing? I'm sure you're doing pretty well because right here in the studio, I am doing pretty well alongside my colleagues right here to ensure that I will give you the best of what the program, the Assembly, is all about. I am Lord Lessef from the highest echelon of the British Empire, and today I say welcome once again to the Assembly. Today I've got people right here to discuss issues affecting the nation, Nigeria. And today we are talking about the long-awaited reopening of schools, especially in Anambra State. And I have one person who has been long missing in action, but right now he's back to stay with us talking about Olaniyi. Hey, Olaniyi, how you doing? It's been quite a long while. How are you doing today?
Oyibo, it is a very, very wonderful aggravation to be individually established in this place alone, because you know it has been a very, very long time.
Exactly, so long a time.
Alone. But you see that thing that you have said, I don't like what you said. Don't say I am missing. I am not missing. They will not miss in Jesus' name. Do you know what it is for somebody to miss?
Like your MIA,
when your son
missing in action. Like
no, anemia miss is you cannot tell me that I miss. I was away on business. But the coronavirus had other businesses to do with me. That is why I was missing in action. But I am back. And it feels very...
a health business. Hope you are not by chance affected.
Why do I look like somebody that's been affected? Can't you see me looking robust and very, very beautiful? My people at home, Jare, how are you people doing? It is very, very good to see you people again. I remain the one and only Oloye Abioye Olaniyi, the Otun Oba 1 of Ibadan land, the Aburo Deji of Akure, and the Chief Executive of Mota. It's a very, very wonderful pleasure to be back. Oyibo, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, as you can see.
It is good to know.
All right. Hey, Prof.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, that's okay. It's been a while though you were on this show.
Yes.
What has been happening with you for a while?
I've been exorbitantly enthusiastic, I would say, based on the recent developments in the country. But no matter how good or bad it is, once there is life, there is hope.
Right, so let's get a picture as always.
Okay.
Introduce yourself to the people.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Professor ZEKWES, a man that's put his nose on the grindstone for donkey years, an academic Amada, and I will also say I'm partially a judicial giant, and I'm an MSc holder, a BSc holder in languages. And I'm glad and enthusiastic to be here today. Thank you. Okay,
we're expecting one more person right here talking about Mmiri, but he gave me a call that something actually delayed him, but shortly he's going to join us. But that will be after the national anthem, all right?
That is you see all these Igbo people, that's what they used to do.
When he
is busy in main market. I am assuring you that he will not come. He's in the main market. He's making all the money he has been making since how many years now? He has still not built his second house.
You never can tell.
All right, okay, let's say the national anthem, okay? At least shortly he's going to join us here according to what he said, so we believe it comes that way. All right, so Olaniyi, I think it's been a while you did it for us. Give us the honors, all right? All right, Olaniyi.
Aburo.
Arise, O compassion,
Nigeria's call obey, to serve our fatherland, with us our faith and faith. On labor, our heroes are never in this place, to serve our man. On labor, a feast of peace are in the faith.
You're bastardizing.
The program, the Assembly, and of course today we are talking about the reopening of schools in Anambra State, Nigeria. Of course, the whole coronavirus pandemic has really put many activities to a halt, and schools is just one of them. For over 5 months, students, pupils have been at home without going to school, and it's something that those students, those pupils are already tired about. And of course, even the university students, they are just waiting and waiting. When will schools reopen? Let us go and continue our education. They're all tired, they're all bored, they're all fed up. And whereas some of them are just trying to get themselves involved in some skill acquisition. What about you? How has it been for you? How has the whole school closure been for you? I don't know. I believe you both have already had this particular experience. I'm sure your children are actually affected by this terribly. I don't know how terrible it may sound, but I don't know if they actually got themselves involved in, skill acquisition or learning some other stuff aside the whole school curriculum. Or have they been at home reading and waiting for school to start? And just in case you don't know, the school in Anambra State will commence, talking about secondary school and primary and nursery school, will commence 14th of September. And of course, it's just only about a month plus few days before they take their third term examination. So you see, they are expecting that these people that have been at home, these students, these pupils, should have been learning from the teaching on air that Anambra State has been doing beforehand to prepare them for this forthcoming examination. Of course, no longer news that WAEC have already started for the SS3 students. How do you feel about this new development?
Well, I'm feeling plenty. In fact, my feeling is confusing itself.
Okay.
It is a very, very major. The thing I want to say in my mind, it's a very, very major that the coronavirus have come to scatter a lot of things. Everything was shut down. Businesses, everything was just shut down. Education, everything. The children, they are staying at home. Yeah. Even my children, it got to a stage, I got tired of my children staying at home because they were just disturbing me. Especially the small ones, I'll just be running up and down and be scattering the house. I had to change my television set like 3 times because they have break all my TV. They have break all the plates in the house. So now, when the government is saying that they are providing that they should be learning on top of the what did they say?
On air.
On air. They should be learning on the air. Now, how many of the parents can afford the kind of data that the children will be using to be learning? Because it is one thing to say I'm providing this thing.
Yeah.
It's another thing for you to also provide the means for them to assess what you are providing. You cannot carry food and put it on the mountain top. And if somebody that wants to climb the mountain top does not have the energy to climb the mountain top. So how effective is the learning at home that they have been learning at home?
Angry that school reopened?
No, I am not.
I thought there should be something of joy.
No, I am not angry that.
Why are you not being all
No, you don't understand.
accusing?
You don't see. I am not angry that school is. In fact, I am happy that the school is reopening.
Why is your face all strong though?
Forget my face. My face has been like this is the beginning of coronavirus. So if you are saying that the children are resuming on the 5th of September, and then in like how many weeks time they are starting the exam and all that, the exam that you are starting with them, what is the base of the test of the exam? What is the thing that you are examining them? Is it the things that you have taught them or the things that you did not taught them?
Anyway, there will be at least a month of teaching before.
A month of teaching. In the syllabus that is supposed to be for about 3 months, Shebi.
One thing you have to know is that this whole coronavirus wrecked loads of things.
Then so if they are going to be doing the exam too should be wretched. Well, see, like I said my feelings is confused. Everything is doing me. Like I said, I am happy that they have resumed school. At least let all my children, let them leave the house. But then look at another situation whereby after like 5 months of staying at home, now me I have sent my daughter Fumilayo to go and learn tailoring. That's okay. She is almost close to doing freedom and making money back. So all the money that I have spent on Fumilayo to go and learn tailoring, if school resume now, she will abandon the tailoring. So that one too.
She can work and learn at the same time.
She cannot work and learn. There is no way she can be working and learn. At that stage, you want them to be combining working and learning. It is not possible.
That's how it's being done in my country, in case you don't know.
Of
course, we have timings for school, and then we can also go and do your work and also learn some other stuff.
But the process is not being application here in Nigeria.
Because you don't want to do that. You can do that if you want to do that. You time yourself well, and you see yourself achieving those things at the time. Hey, Prof, you've been chuckling. Yeah, let's go to hear from you.
First of all, it came to me as a source of maniacal bewilderment. That the egomaniacal government. Listen to me, listen.
If you want to talk in this place,
I was asked a question.
I am not saying they did not ask you a question. Well, it is nothing that used to vex me. I am not saying they should not ask you a question. You are talking, so you want to be proving to me that you're an educator. Is that what you are trying to prove to me? Why will you say he's mechanic?
We have been with this guy for donkey years. Let me use your term right now. And
you have not been donkey anything. If you are a donkey, he's a donkey. I am not a donkey. Let him not come and be mechanic.
Wait. Let me let you know something right now. Now this guy, I think you need to just get used to him, okay?
No, you cannot come and be. What if he's insulting me in the rubbish?
Okay, just hear him out first.
Good. Me that have PhD, MSc, HIV, and SSPC. Did I speak big English in this place?
Let's watch and see how that goes, okay? Just go ahead.
Yes, as I was saying before I was interrupted, I was maniacally bewildered. I was, should I say, surprised, flabbergasted, that the egomaniacal government, after their categorical imperative, be it a Kantian or be it a negative way, have finally decided to open schools. I want to compare them. I'm happy and I'm sad. You know why I'm happy? I'm happy because at the end of the day, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. After all the saga, the lugubriously insalubrious saga, it has come to an untimely end. It has come to a peak. Why am I sad? The federal government has fooled us all. That at the beginning of COVID-19, we had 7 cases, 10 cases, 15 cases, and schools were shut down. Now, 54,000 cases, schools are resuming.
You know why?
What an argumentative fallacy.
You know why? I think you need. What kind of fool do you mean right here? Because this whole thing started, it came rather impromptu. It came so abrupt that nobody was ready for this, okay? And now this whole thing came up and they had to shut down. As you can see, it is not only your countries, all over the world, it's world over. They had to retreat to actually know how best to attack this. And right now we have seen that we are here to live with this virus. So the best to do right now is to move on with our lives, having gotten used to the protocol of prevention. So come on, that's what I'm talking about. So there's no fooling anybody right here.
Yes, I know.
Exactly.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Now look at what's happening to the children of Nigeria.
Okay.
Because you can't see what you don't know, and you can't know what you have not seen. Seeing is believing. From all the studies, the perusing of all the pericopes of the written chronicles that has befallen or has happened or taken place in Nigeria, since the beginning, the first to go and genealogy of COVID-19. Look at where we are now. What is happening? You ask a child, spell your name, and he begins to mumble. What a mumbo jumbo. Students are in a state of academic ego-dipigoti, academic phantasmagoria, academic quagmire. Just like he said, I just like what he said. What examination are you giving to them? Somebody that, I'm still surprised anyway, but I know that God will surely make a way. But no matter how intelligent the child is, some of them have academic suzerainty, while some of them have academic gambatoism. So the only way you can upgrade, the only way you can ascertain your great success is, I think, students should be reading. But for those of us who have been in the field for a long time, I enrolled my children in studying. Me myself, I have been teaching them, so I can say that no matter what, my children are good to go.
And they will grow up speaking like you, yeah?
Of course they will. They are already doing that.
They should not do that, sir, because it will contribute to the problem we are having in this country. Oh no! You see, in 1971, in faraway Ogun State.
Interesting.
Now there was a riot that happened. The beginning and the cause of the riot was because somebody said something and they misunderstood what was said, and riot happened. Even the thing that they said, even me myself, I don't even know what they said, but I know it was something that was misunderstood. Now, it is not by somebody who come and be saying I'm a mechanic, I am a be wider, I'm a lugubrious. All the lugubrious that you have done now, what is the solution that he has put to the school that is reopened? Is it the group girls who used to open the school? Is it Saga and Peruzzi? You are mentioning Peruzzi. Peruzzi that is a musician.
There are words in the dictionary, and I'm not sure whether you have come across them. Like I said, I've been on a lucubration or saga, an aqua of lucubration. And I cannot say that my lucubration is a plane of a sim niggas.
But see, what are you saying? You know what I want to say? You know, I was on a business trip to some European countries before the coronavirus had to start.
When we were here together?
No, that was when I didn't tell you that I was going for some business, and I was stuck. That is why I've not been around for how many months.
Okay.
It was when they said they are opening international flights. I had to even sneak in through my private jet. Don't angry me.
Olympian aloofness.
So what I am saying is, even the China, because I had to visit China during the some time, though I did not stay long in China because of the corona.
That means we need to test him.
I did not go to
China is the terminus act, the frontier to the goal of COVID-19.
The test, it's not terminus kokon. China that they are making noise now. Do you know that the children in China have been going to school since?
Of course, that began.
So why will you open your mouth and be telling me that China is the terminus?
The kind of developmental foundation they have. China has a lot of Olympian aloofness. But Nigeria, we have no such foundation. We're in a state of quagmire.
You have even confused.
Phantasmagoria in the highest order.
Wait first.
We are being transmogrified from a state of...
I'm even confused of what I want to say.
I'm just watching you both express yourself.
In Nigeria here, all right. Now, in Nigeria here, other countries, their leaders care about them. Their leaders take decisions for the betterment, for the welfare of their citizens. But here, what do we have? Egomaniacal government. Swaggering government. Government without... Well, in fact, our government has all the trappings of an odoriferous saga. Kungagat wangaga. That's what I have.
All right, thank you, Prof. So back to you, Olaniyi. I think you can just calm down a bit, right? Take some breather.
Olaniyi.
That was okay.
Oyibo?
Yeah.
As I was saying...
Despite my English studies, I think your name is Olaniyi, right? All right.
You seem so excited today. What's going on? Prof?
I'm excited because I'm seeing a new face. And,
someone you can fully intimidate.
No.
So you have to say.
Igboro le mi. Forget what's in your stomach. Ask for me. If I want to talk, don't speak big grammar.
Listen.
Don't speak big grammar if I want to talk.
You see what your problem is? You're talking about me, confusing you. But you using dialectical expressions is putting us in a state of namby pamby.
There's no express in this place. I said I will shoot you bottle in your
expression.
I will forget bottle.
You're threatening me? You're threatening me on live TV?
I want to talk. Tell him to
that is bad.
Tell him to
Lord Lessef.
Yeah, all right.
Please, you need to put this into consideration.
What exactly?
We need to file an uncompiler for this thing he just did.
And what's that?
He just threatened me. He said he's going to put... what was that word? You know, I'm not used to this.
I said I will forget bottle in your egbe. That is what I said. I will forget bottle in your egbe.
That means he wants to kill me.
Okay.
He wants to make an attempt. Of course he can't anyway.
That was a joke, yeah.
Everybody knows I'm a perfect gentleman.
Yeah, I see.
Now, in my sojourn to China,
Olympian aloofness.
You think it's you that can speak English? In my sojourn to China, while I was transversing from one local government, from one location to another in China.
Okay.
Now I discovered that immediately they were able to put their coronavirus situation in subjugation. Their children started going to school. Now, because they say part of the ways to prevent this thing is social distancing. Social distancing, you are sanitizing your hand and now their children are now wearing something in their head. The heart, he has something that is long like this, that is like 1 meter. They say stay 1 meter apart, So the something that they are wearing in their head is to ensure that...
It's actually 2 meters, but it depends though. I think it started with 2 meters, like 6 feet.
See, they shall say stay apart. So that thing that they are carrying in their head is now making the other children to stay apart from each other. And they are going to school. And they are learning. Now, let me not even talk about the people that are learning at all, because their technology and their technology is now our mates. Abi our technology is not their meat. Abi all of the above. OTA. I am talking about the practical and realistical approaches that the government should have taken. No, why within the how many months that up to like 5 months that the children have not gone to school, why can't they provide more classrooms so that they can decongest the classrooms that we have? OTA, because if, for instance, if in a primary school, if the classroom is taking 30 pupils, and you want to maintain social distancing, why don't you split them into 2? You put 15 in one class and 15 in one class, and they will come to school under strict monitoring and supervision, and the thing will be going very, very well.
And how sure are you this hasn't been done?
It has not been done
because it's actually in place right now.
No, it is.
That is why they have to let SS3 take that way and leave the environment for them to not continue.
Why must it be only SS3? That is what I'm saying. All the others should. Let me even mention the university. Do you know that I was discussing with my children in the university Adigun? I was asking Adigun his matric number. Adigun does not remember again. OTA. Some no they abuse. It's not a even if it is you.
Dundee United in academic. You.
What is 2 times 48?
You can't ask me that question.
It's an insult. It is not about that. If it appears that they have teach you something,
give us the answer.
I am going to ask the question. I don't have to tell you the answer.
Of course.
Times whatever we're hearing. Come on, man.
This is ridiculous.
No, what I am telling you is don't be insulting Adigun, my son. Don't insult Adigun, my son.
It's okay. OTA. Such a dollar, man. But go ahead.
The point I'm trying to make,
OTA,
is if it have taken that you have been inside the class, and you are now doing other like Adiguna had to go and be learning for that. He has forgotten some of these things, and you are saying school resume and they will start the exam right away. How do you want him to survive?
So that is your problem, right?
No, it is one of my problems. I have many problems.
Okay, so you really wish they extend the time for them to learn.
As far as I want them to try and cover up for
exactly. That's the essence of it.
The timetable of the year.
Yeah.
So you have a multiplicity of problems.
Wait, when I started, Chibi, I tell you that I have a very, very confused situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, okay, so we are trying to in the university people now. My daughter Fumilayo, that got admission.
Okay.
She have not even finished her clearance into 100 level. New set of people that this jam are also going to enter the 100 level. So are we going to have 100 level A, 100 level B? Even the people that graduated that have not gone for NYSC, they are still there. And we also have another class of 2020 that should have graduated since July.
And the federal government has sanctioned that the orientation camp of the NYSC can start.
So it is all this thing I'm talking about. OTA. So me, I'm just saying that for them to be taking that decision now, it is too late. They should have done this thing like 2 months ago.
All right, too bad they didn't. Let's just overlook it, okay? Let's now move forward. Now, Prof.
Yes.
First of all, I've been looking at that gold of yours on your neck, that necklace. I think I like the shape.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I'm sure it's also good gold, like a high carat gold.
Yes, it is.
Okay, it's okay. All right, now, you've heard all you had to say. Now, do you have any issue aside that they don't have enough time for them to actually learn and cope for the third term's examination? But don't forget that ahead of time, they have been doing this on air teaching. At least I'm talking about Anambra State, and I know a few other states in Nigeria have been doing same as well. But, you know, having just a month before the third term's examination commences, and, you know, if they actually keep to this, it means that they would find themselves not losing much, because they are trying to cope and meet up with the lost months. Okay, yes. I think it's a wise decision. Don't you think so? At least as an academic like me, don't you think so?
I do think so, yes. Because in Nigeria today, those who have the cohesive apparatus of state, and those who wield the apparatchik of political and educational suzerainty, never thought that the people will dare the machinery of state. I'm very happy that school will resume. Well, the only issue, in life there's always an issue. The only issue is that they have just limited time, a very short time to memorize, comprehend, assimilate and understand what they are to be taught. But I think with a high effort, nothing like effort.
Definitely, I think all these students will now be compelled to be more serious with their education.
They will swear motto, read their book on their own. They will swear motto. That means on their own. That's what it means.
Me, I'm very moto. Oh, don't come. See, let me tell you something.
Okay, tell me about
Even
that.
when the normal timetable of the year is normal, there are still some schools that don't get to complete their syllabus.
Oh yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah.
Now that 5 months have been gone, how are they expected to fit the timetable of 5 months into 1 month?
I think we should more talk about the precautions, the possibility of these students, these pupils keeping by the COVID protocol of social distancing and also sanitizing themselves and everything. Because these are children, these are people that actually they play a whole lot and they don't even care. They love playing. I know during this whole lockdown, they spent their time playing football and doing all sort of games. How much more now they have been united together? But that will be after this short break. We'll get to talk more about that. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Perfect, you know it ain't good.
Baby, I want to tell you something. Baby, so I'm tired of that gate man. I'm serious. This day I came back from work. I stood outside for 2 good hours. 2. Your beautiful wife stood outside in the sun for 2 good hours. Funny enough, that man did not even go out. Talk less of he's taking his bath. He was there sleeping. Daddy, please change that man. Change him. I don't want him again. Change him. Bring better one. I know you can do it for me. Change him, please. I'm tired. Yes, I'm serious. How can I lie to you? I'm serious. Please change him. I don't want him again.
Oh my God. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I'll try to do something about that.
Because I love you.
There's this man they call Malangoro.
Jesus!
Malangoro.
Oya say again. The first time about Boki, kita bu mala. I talk kanya. Because I don't know no. The first time my book only make onya like this you mala. Oya unsa I don't know. Because
Calm down. You like him. This very Malangolo can even arrest criminal without
because okay, when they working on for my bookie to Malam.
Please, I need to take my bath, okay? So that I'll go and get you.
Because need to dining. Dim, tell you when you find your one day, I'm not the feed you because you come meet so good. They need you because only tell them Malam from Malam or bucket to Malam because okay, mom baby, you're back. Woo, welcome. Where is your car?
I parked outside.
You parked outside?
Mazam, don't worry, make I help you.
Baby, who is it?
Yeah, this is the Malangolo I was talking about.
Hey.
You will like him.
Mazam, wallahi, I am the #1 security. Can't you go? I am the Malangolo security, the Malangolo that catch him for tip without one. Can you go? As I did at this school for night, if they shoot, wallahi, you no go enter and
Baby, come now.
Mazam, wallahi, you will like me, pa.
Calm down.
I am the #1 security, pa. Make I come inside, Oga. Mazam, I am the only security that come all the way from Kaduna State. Can you go? Wallahi, na the magane bindiga. Hey, Oga, madam.
Because baby, Jonas, madam, because baby.
Fine, madam. How are you doing? Madam, I don't come.
Let me go and get shaving stick for me. What did I say?
Supposed to hear of this.
Shaving stick, not chowing stick. Shaving stick. For shaving stick. What did I say?
Shaving stick.
Yeah, well. Hurry up and go and buy shaving stick for me.
So, Mazam, for outside.
No, for inside. Come and buy it here.
As they come.
If they come, call.
Mazam, can you go? Fine, Mazam. My fine, Mazam.
Jesus is Lord.
Shaving stick, man.
Is what I send you?
Allah is the modern code. This one is original one. This one is from.
Continue.
Is it what I send you?
Will you keep quiet?
Come. Come here. Is this what I send you? I send you shaving stick for shaving. Don't you shave in your life? Don't you shave? It's what I said.
Madam, you mean the one who wants to I don't know, but I'm doing like this, man.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
Repeat after me.
As soon as my husband comes back.
As soon as my husband comes back.
I said my own husband.
I said my own husband.
I said my own husband, this man.
The party you are buying.
Assembling, of course, we are just joined by Mmiri, of course, the Igbo man who took so long for him to be here. Hey, you owe us loads of explanation. Where have you been? What happened to you? He mentioned that you went to market. What for? Are you not aware of today's program? Are you not time conscious?
How did you know, my brother? It is a normal phenomenon. I have seen that this man
A pitiable dismal pisma. Lugubriously anomical.
you know,
This guy, you're really mischievous. You're mischievous. Why you, if you speak this, you laugh.
This man knows that he's calling me names. But if I start speaking my English because I've read my dictionary.
Or you spend time reading your dictionary just to come for this program.
I took time to read my dictionary.
We are perusing all the pericles.
Oh, but
Then back to and literature.
the perusing that I know.
Listen.
The other pericon that I know.
Watch. You can't blame me for my grammatical, elliptical, and polyvalent, omnivorous reading.
You have epilepsy.
You can't blame me.
Because I don't understand. Dinna means my brother. In the Christ and in the Lord.
He's not.
Yeah, it's my brother. Actually, I was actually.
Respect to all of us.
Yes. Please, I want to apologize to people of the council, especially you that have missed my lead.
All the way from France.
I know.
To the country with a grammatical epilepsy.
No. Elliptical and polyvalent.
Miriam, why were you late?
My brother, the same thing I am trying to say, but you know, Lichman, if people start talking, Lichman will shut up. I was actually on my way coming to the program.
Okay.
That was when I now release some calls from my ear. And
They now told me, Oga, you have been a chop. I was like, what is happening in the chop? They said my container has landed. I was driving and coming. My mind was telling me, container. Container. Now, if I leave my container and I did not go to supervising a container when it landed, if you see where Omoboy is Urugoshi, that time that your container is landing, if you don't go there to supervise it, you will not know before you come back. They will just.
So you value your container over the people you're representing.
Wait, I have not done. So when I was now moving, the reason why I went to that, if I calculated the thing and make money, I will not use it for the people. The money is for the people and the people. Do you understand? Without the money, I cannot represent them. Apart from, some hungry people.
This is exactly what happened.
So I have apologized to this man.
Democracy. Government of the thieves, by the thieves, and for the thieves.
Why the government should open schools? So that the children will go to school and be educated, so that they will not grow up and be behaving like this in this menocracy. That's what I call it, menocracy.
Kleptomaniocracy.
You are a kleptomaniacy. You people did the meeting without me and now decided to tackle me when I come. Let me tell you, when I will remember you are coming, I know what I will say, and I am telephone for you.
Yes, of course.
You know, because since you left here, your life has been bombarded us with a problem. You have to come back. I am missing you. Don't make me not to miss you. Let's talk about the lady problem that blocked us.
What you just did is lawlessness.
And instead of lawlessness, it becomes criminal to be law-abiding. So what he just did is what is called expressional igodi pigodi, nambi pambi. Yes.
Let me tell you what I do.
No.
Now, let me explain to you. Since you think you're the only one that knows how to speak English, what I do is not explain to you. What I do is what you call explanation.
You are trying.
You
are trying to maroon.
To shatter. I am to batter. And to blatter.
Let me tell
him what I did.
Don't tell him.
What I did is what we call mangurism.
What does it mean?
What it means is that when you bring the ambrose of the mangus, that will now bring the means of room. Don't you understand?
Whoever does.
You understand?
Is that your language?
That is English. It's not
Lord Lessef, high respect for you. High respect for you, Lord Lessef. High respect for you.
Are you okay today? Like,
whoever does this in medical study, histopathology, and all of them, all the rest, is diagnosed of what is called meningoencephalitis. Pneumothorax microscopy That's the name of it.
You are suffering from amyloidosis. That is a problem.
It is good that sometimes you just leave the country and go to UK. Exactly. Sometimes if you don't go to UK, you go to London. If you don't want to go to London, you go to England. Because like me now, doing this coronavirus everything, I went to those 3 places. And then I saw
Cotonou, then the border.
You think I don't have? I will say what people don't want to hear. You are in Cotonou when the whole thing happened and the border. Do you have money? Do you know that I'll travel to France and Spain with the private jet?
That means
it is clear right now. You are from London in UK. You are from the UK. You are from the UK. Now, there is no Manchester City in UK. I went to Manchester City.
What?
In UK. In fact, from Manchester City, sometimes I will just take a stroll to Chelsea. In UK. I know places in UK. All these things you are talking about.
UK comprises 3 major countries or cities.
London and Scotland and England. Everything is land.
That's not it, but that's by the way. All right, now let's talk about, you forgot to mention Wales. Let's talk about the reopening of schools. Reopening of the school. Exactly. Yes. You know, especially in Anambra State, even though the federal government actually released that schools can now gradually reopen. Okay, daycare, nursery, primary, and also universities, they can gradually reopen, okay? But it's dependent on when they are ready according to the COVID-19 protocol and guidelines, okay? But in Anambra State, everything is set for schools to reopen. Talking about primary, no university, only primary and nursery, and of course daycare, okay? Because they are ready. They have put things in place and they're ready to abide by the COVID-19 protocol. This is your own constituency, all right? Now, how do you feel about this? Are you really excited about this?
To be frankly speaking, with you, I am happy.
That's okay.
About it.
All right.
You know, my governor has a benefit to let the people start a school.
All right.
Because, number one, if since the COVID-19 problem, as a parent, if you're parenting and you're trying to parenting your children well, you know that it's not easy to have your children at home.
Oh, yeah.
Every day you go to work and you come back. Before you come back at home, if they don't block your screen of television, they will do this one.
Wow, it's like children in Nigeria break screens.
I
want to get this right. Is it like children in Nigeria, once they're left at home, they break television screens?
As a result of the fact that lack of educational background upbringing has put them in a state of what I call, in fact, let me put it this way. Our children have been shattered, they have been battered, they have been marooned, they have been tattooed, they have been cut. Oh, what a bad situation. You call me a buffoon. You've got me a buffoon. You are an efficacious effigy. You call me a buffoon.
Please, let me plead with you and the Yogibiko. You know, this man is supposed to be a guest to this assembly.
So he's a member of the assembly.
No, let us turn him to guest.
What a misconception.
Because he is a problem.
What the man things that are not followed continuously. Look at what he's doing.
In my constituency, man is showing him after all. You will use backhand and slap him.
Because when
you speak what I don't understand in my constituency, you follow it back with his slap.
Grammatical dystopia.
Challenge in life.
Challenged how? I'm 100%.
He's physically challenged.
No, it's not physically.
No.
Are you academically challenged?
I am not challenged. I am a complete compendium.
He's mentally challenged.
A complete compendium of what I call a wholesome edifice.
Listen, I am in my constituency, and when you interrupt me again,
Listen to me, Mr. Red cap or no red cap, it matters less, or even it is even ridiculous. It is ludicrous. It's absurd. It is what is called a simnige swagger, that you're trying to compare yourself with cap. What's cap? An object. That means you are practicing what I call objectocracy. That is madness in the highest order. Madness in the highest order.
The school
that is opening. Excuse me.
No, we are talking about school that is opening.
As I was saying, you want to see how long I can talk? It means this program will not end today.
No.
Yes, Nigerian children have been abused, like I said. They have been propaganda. If only you understand what's happening, you will see that Nigerian children, the only thing that is left for them is to pick their packages, pick their pieces, pack themselves together and start moving forward. If they don't move forward, what will you see in Nigeria? Nigeria will be in a state of economic sciatica, economic radiculopathy, economic gamblerism in the highest order. And the only way we can rid ourselves of this is to take ourselves away.
It's okay, it's a short break.
Mr. Classic, the beat maker.
No be who first call police, the winkets. I dey hustle for my day one. I don't eat what I like, not like what I eat. I dey hustle for my day one.
All cases has been adjusted next week. They don't see George Bono. Sure you don't hear the matter. I'll be you not get after. They say
program, the assembly, of course, having fun right here. We had to take a breather, having been bombarded by, I would say, some bombastic languages from the prof right here in the building. And we're back on the program, the assembly, discussing reopening of schools in Anambra State. Just give us some time, okay?
All right.
Mary.
Please, can I ask a question?
What's the question?
Given a time, does it mean I should remain incommunicado or incognito?
Incommunicado.
All right.
Get out of this place.
Incommunicado.
Get out of this place.
All right, now, Mary.
Hi.
This is your constituency, okay? I'm sure you know how the whole school thing goes around here. Anambra State, are they ready for the reopening of schools?
Academic jigida dancer in the highest
Incommunicado.
All right.
Are they ready for the reopening of schools? Are they really ready? Or are they all desperate just for schools to resume?
Onyacha, the truth is that Anambra State is a lady.
Okay.
We are not actually, if you know we, the Anambra people, we don't lodge thing. We study things and they lead things. And I believe that my very good friend, the governor of Anambra State, because the last time we spoke to each other, we have some chest-to-chest conversation.
It's called heart-to-heart.
Heart, is it not in the chest?
Oh, go ahead.
So even if I use chest, I use heart. It's still the same thing.
You use your chest and touch chest.
Okay, heart to heart. Do you bring your heart together? Now,
incommunicado.
When we are now having the chest-to-chest conversation between each other, we now know this because I asked him this question. Dinna, are you ready for this thing? He said, I am fully ready. And when he has already called the people that will put everything in place. So in the school system, everything is in order.
Now, are there quarantine sections in school?
Actually,
like isolation centers.
In that one right now, the what do you call it? We have the people that once anything is happening, the teachers will now call
the task force.
Thank you. They will now call them. They will come as Ozubonje. When they don't call Ozubonje, they will just come.
How would they even know that it's happening? Do they have testing kits?
Yeah, don't you know?
Say the truth.
Yeah, really. There's this one people used to do
thermometer, right?
We have already bought it. So when you enter, you do in your
so
eyes.
Any school you go to, before you enter the gate, you have
to Now when the you do in your eyes, apart from that one, from the house, the sanitizers are already there.
In the house?
No, from the house you already prepare. But in the school, when you enter every class, we have their sanitizers.
And you're saying that these kids, before they enter, will have to sanitize themselves?
Yes, the teachers will have their own time too. There is sometimes the teacher will teach and teach and teach. Teacher will not be like, everybody will now go and quack. They will now wash their hand. They will come back.
Now, assuming they check someone with a thermometer while entering the gate of the school and the person has a high temperature, what would they do?
Immediately, they will call the rightful people that will
Where would they place the person?
Where
would they place the person? Because assuming it's the COVID-19 virus the person has contracted, it could also infect others around.
That is a total unnatural. Everybody is afraid of that one already. But the truth is that in every school, there is what we call empty room. I don't know how you people used to say it in your own side. There is already empty room that once that kind of thing happen, they will put you there and give you zobo or mineral. You'll be drinking and be waiting. When you are waiting, the people that will come and check you will now come and carry and check you.
If not for incommunicado.
Do you understand?
Not coming yet. Yeah, I think
that is how we do
it. It then follows that you're not absolutely prepared for it.
I know.
That's what we're trying to say right now.
Okay, you want me to tell you that when you come to that school, you will now see the police people and the
police
ambulance. Like I was saying, we are ready.
And how sure are you're going to keep to the physical distancing?
That one, if I tell you in public,
bearing in mind that there are break periods, of course, you need to go play football and do some stuff. Are you going to restrict or gas these kids?
If I tell you in public of a good mother that in that aspect, I don't want my brother and my friend to hear this one. But if I tell you that it will be 100% that the distances will happen, it's a lie.
Yeah, actually, it's a lie. Even right here, we ain't even keeping to the normal,
So, that is the only answer I have for you for that one. So, you now use your head and I figure the bunny one.
Oyibo.
All right.
Agbapowe office psychonesis, you see. Okay, sorry. The elderly people, they used to power away. They used to say wise talk. Now, if you want time, I don't time.
We call it Itulu. Why is it talk? Itulu.
What's here? Now, the school that is resuming. What's here? Everything does not have to happen suddenly. They say half bread is better than no bread. Bread agege. If they give you half bread of agege, at least you can still use it to eat ewa going. It is better than they did not give you any bread. You now want to use the ewa going like that. And you cannot just be eating only ewa going. It is not going to make sense.
How does this relate to what we're talking about right now?
No, it's part of the whole psychological saying, because when I say half bread is better than no bread.
So they should give them half bread while in school?
No, I am not saying they should give you see, it is a psychological saying. What I'm saying is that the school is opening does not mean everything should open should start at once. Like that break time now, because there is no way they will go for break time and the children will not play football. Definitely. And they will not run around, and they will not do 10, and they will not do police and thief and dodging fire. So now they can first start with, let them just go and learn, and when it is time for them to have their break, let them be inside the class and let them eat their lunch break. And in fact, these are some of the things.
It's crazy the way how hypocritical you people are.
No, it is not.
Listen to me, all right? Now, these people you are asking not to go for break and play football, when they leave that school, they are going home to play football.
No, see, let me tell you, me, I don't know about how other people are handling my children. But in my own house, my children are playing football in the compound. They are not playing football with strangers.
And so what? So you have to test all those persons in your compound. How sure one of you doesn't have it?
How many persons in my
house? You have your own personal house. I have my personal house. What are you do you know this man? Do you know the building you have?
I have my own personal house.
My brother, in most
so me and my beautiful wife and my lovely 11 children.
Your beautiful wife, you remember?
Excuse me.
That is not a matter for the district. So I have not.
You know, this man is not married.
Wait.
So he does not understand things about children.
Excuse me.
Did I just say 11 children?
Is it your problem?
That means you have converted your wife from a wife to a production machine.
So out of all the important points, that is that will help us to move forward is this.
Under the bunker of an
as I was saying, so what I'm saying is, it is not about being hypocritical, because I can assure you that even right now, plenty parents are not allowing their children to go outside and play.
You like my children?
No, I'm telling you, I'm not saying all the parents. I'm telling you, plenty. I don't see. You know where I'm living in Victoria Island in Lagos. You cannot be seeing all those things. You cannot be seeing plenty people playing up and down. It is some of those people that are in Okoko, Yanosashio, Alabao, Ajangbadi. Although, you know, in Lagos we have island, we have major land, and then we have into the badlands.
Don't scoop me into that. All right, Prof, you want to say something about this whole thing? Because personally, the truth remains that you guys ain't ready for this, okay? You ain't ready for this. You're doing this because my country and other developed countries are doing the same. Now tell me, if one person should contract this virus, it's very possible that you go back to where you came from. And it's going to be so disastrous.
We actually started the lockdown because your people started it too.
Exactly. Why are you doing that? Because we are doing
do you understand? They told us there's a COVID-19. They lock down. We lock down.
This is your country. Why are you irritating those over there?
My brother, your people, open up. We open up too now.
See, you people are not even trying to understand the point at hand.
I think I got your point.
You did not. You are saying hypocritical.
In a sentence, make that point again.
In the sentence is that the government is doing whether they want to open school. And then they say they are opening the school gradually. So if you are talking of the break time where children will come and play, they will not have break time yet. And then even the hours of teaching is not going to be like the one of before.
Exactly, yeah. It's going to be limited.
So that's what I'm. So which one is the?
If a student is going to school by 8 and come back by 11, what are you playing for again?
So that is what I'm.
So you see,
it is better than staying at home and not doing anything.
But
it is now clear to me.
Before this program finish, I want to beg us something. Since I am late, you are late.
And he's poor.
And he's
only big English.
He only knows how to go to school and learn English. Please, can we contribute money and money for this man? Because this man is old enough to marry. But because of the big it's the same. I know he's not married.
Listen.
If you are married, you can.
Now, I am not surprised.
Can you see the logo iron this man is wearing?
Look at what we are wearing. Look at what we are wearing.
He's wearing iron.
He's wearing iron on his head.
Excuse me.
I am not surprised. Do you know why I'm not surprised? In a convery of human beings.
You are not calling anything. Let's close it.
All right. You asked me a question.
I forgot a question.
Yes, you said was my opinion, and I wanted to say something before.
Okay, fine.
Now, yes, studies. First of all, I want to thank the government for this tremendous amelioration.
Oh, the dark now.
No, it's okay. He's expressing himself.
Can you talk about this
No. I said tremendous amelioration.
Just go ahead. I can understand you.
And wonderful latitudinarian platform of making sure that our children are developed.
All right.
It was very, very opprobrious. And opprobrium. And should I say, an ignominious infamy, anomy, cataclysmic
What will I say?
Just don't worry. I think
You don't know what you
Listen,
said.
listen.
You don't know what you
No,
said.
excuse me. Excuse me.
No, you see, okay, let me tell you.
Don't tell me. It's okay.
Oh, let us start our own English. After the will speak
That these
English.
people have turned the assembly into a television.
Traditional Zigidatas.
All right, that's okay.
A television and macabada. Say dance
We did not used to have this problem before.
That is what I was talking about.
It's okay. Prof, how often do you go for checks in a hospital?
Checks like myself?
Who else are you checking?
Of course. Weekly. Weekly. Listen.
You have to change hospital. Your doctor is in the
I am 100%.
No.
There are people that should be checked. They need to diagnose these people because they are in a state of phantasmalism.
The fundamental bamboos of this agulopus is the Muruzum Babu. What do you say?
The cocastic understanding of the whole Igubu.
According to the law of English language, any word that is not in the dictionary, it is inconsistent, and in its incomprehensibility and inconsistency, not and void. So what you are saying is it is stupid.
Right.
Have you read our dictionary?
Just before we end the show, okay? I'm sure you all might have heard that the federal government has lifted a curfew from 10 a.m. So from 10 p.m. Hey, can I say something right now? Curfew from 10 p.m. to 4 p.m. It is now from 12 midnight till 4 a.m. Okay, it used to be 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. but now it's 12 midnight till 4 a.m. Right? Now this is something cool. All right, so it looks like people would think that this whole coronavirus is no longer with us, but it's still with us. But it's actually getting. We have to live with this and also live our lives.
Is it midnight? Is it midnight that coronavirus used to walk on the road? What is the essence of? What is the essence of?
You can't ask me that. You ask yourself.
No,
that.
I am just saying it now. What is the essence of 12 to 4 a.m. curfew? So coronavirus does not used to work during the day. It's during midnight.
This is a gradual release, a gradual relaxation.
So, listen. Just listen.
People are sleeping in the house. Where am I going to?
Listen, you know. The fact that our government is trying
to better our lives. It's as clear as the Arthurian tomb of Ashkelon.
So, as we were saying,
the biblical men taking you fast. It is clear. Allow me to land. It is clear that their efforts. There is no lugubrious sack. There is no planlessness. There is no consciousness.
It's okay, let me address
and there is no direction.
I'll get you arrested right now.
Alright, it's okay. Close this program. In the program, The Assembly, and I am Lord Lessef from the highest echelon of the British Empire, alongside my crew right here, saying goodbye to you till next Friday. Bye.
The next time you